win after win after win after win. I mean, you got a big one. Mike Johnson coming out announcing the big, beautiful bill.
On this vote, the yeas are 218, the nays are 214. The motion is adopted.
Woo! And then they started playing YMCA. I mean, it is massive. It has been such a run here that, you know what, even CNN had to admit it. Even CNN. They're like, that jobs report, guys, it was phenomenal because we weren't looking for anything close to that. We got way more jobs than we thought. Granted, I'd like more jobs, but I'm just saying this blew past estimates, blew past every estimate. And then you look at the unemployment rate coming down to 4.1%. I mean, hallelujah, right? Poor CNN even having to say, gee, this is good.
You expected some of this, but this is better than expected?
Yeah, Sarah, it is. Look, this jobs market is like the Energizer Bunny. Every single time we expect it to run out of steam, it just keeps going and going. So these new numbers show that the U.S. economy added 147,000 jobs in June. That was well ahead of the expectation of about 118,000, well ahead of some whispers that we heard on Wall Street of a sub 100,000 number. So this is indeed beating expectations. We were also expecting a slowdown. We did not get that. This is basically in line with May, which was revised higher. It's also good news. The unemployment rate was expected to go up. It didn't. It went down to 4.1%. That is a very healthy number. This is still relatively historically low. And again, it's below the 4.3% that we had expected.
Pretty good. Right? Pretty good. Hard to complain with that. I mean, it's so good that Debbie Wasserman Schultz looked like a total fool when she went on the air today because she had more complaining to do. And, well, the CNN anchor was like, gosh, gas prices are coming down, jobs are being added, inflation is lower, the market's up. Like, what is there to complain about? Oh, Debbie finds something, she finds something, but we won't listen to the whole thing because, well, I don't want to do that to you, especially as we're approaching the holiday. But anyway, just hear how whiny she is as the CNN anchor is kind of sounding kind of sort of MAGA.
Here are some things that have happened. Gas prices down. Economic indicators are decent. Brand new jobs report shows that's much better than expected. And border crossings are down. And now Trump's mega spending bill looks like it's going to be passed by Republicans. How do you Democrats fight back with the wins that Trump can tout?
Well, it depends on how you define win, Sarah. I mean, the way I can summarize this big ugly bill best is Republicans caved, Trump lied, and people will die. This bill does kick.
Oh, she was just getting started. I mean, again, I'm not going to do that to you. She just goes on and on and on and on. And look, you know what? I know it's not perfect. I know there are things that we all want, and I'm a fiscal hawk too, and I get it. But here's the reality. We need an extension of those tax cuts. It's actually really critical for the economy that we got that. Again, they want to take all the money, okay? They want to take it and they want to redistribute it. And it's really important that we always put it back in the hands of the people. Donald Trump gets that. He was a business owner. He certainly understands that. Thank you, Stephen Mays. I'm not entirely sure about the lifting weights, what you mean, but appreciate your generosity. Anyway, listen, Debbie's a downer. Debbie's a downer. Okay, Debbie's a real downer. Even CNN's like, this is good. Like, I mean, things are actually looking up for everyday people. So who wants to argue with success? I mean, for goodness sakes, you had Rahm Emanuel saying the Iran strikes were a good move. You even had Shifty Shift, who couldn't bring himself to criticize that. I'm like, what's going on with the world? Maybe, I'm going to go out on a limb. Maybe they're realizing they just can't fight this anymore because the more they fight it, the more they're encouraging the crazies like Mamdani to get involved. The more they're giving oxygen to the AOCs of the world, the more they're encouraging the LaMonicas that are gonna muscle their way through anything quite literally. Maybe they're coming to this recognition that you cannot fight this because it's actually what's good for the country and for the world. I'll tell you, it's been good for my portfolio. I hope you guys got 76 Research. If you didn't, I'm going to get a little bit mad because, like, you know what? You're not making the money you should. It's just $1 a month. These are our 3 portfolios. Those cost a little bit more. But there's a lot of great names in there. You get like 10 to 15 names, and just look at that. The American Resilience. This is just in the last quarter, okay? This is, well, actually, this 12 months ending 6/30/2025. So in the last 12 months, we've got our top tech stock pick up 57%, energy up 53%. You go over to inflation protection portfolio, some of the material ones have been doing really well, up 73% with the top pick. Income builder, you get an energy pick up 55%. We got this note, and I wanted to share it with you because this is the one, this is the cheap one. You can get this for $1 a month. Go to 76research.com. We recommended that you guys look at Strike. And I want to say, let me see if we put this in here. This is just some feedback that we got from a 76research.com subscriber, somebody on this that gets the 76 report. And we came out, I want to say this was in March, and we said, go think about getting STRK, which is a convertible bond that the company MSTR, Michael Saylor, offers because it paid a great dividend. It's got an 8% dividend, and it's way up. Well, it's actually up, I believe, 45% since we recommended it. This particular subscriber bought it in May, and it's now up 30% plus the 8% quarterly dividend. So this subscriber is super duper happy. I get it. You know what? Everybody's happy because America's winning. America's winning. It's, by the way, 76research.com. Use code word dollar, DOLLAR, just $1 a month. Goes to $9.95 thereafter. But this is, once again, a testimony to the success we're seeing because you got good leadership putting in good policy. And you know what? It feeds upon itself. So I expect a lot more good stuff. Winning, 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 winning. And I'm excited about the holiday. I'm super excited about the holiday. So excited. I thought,
beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea.
right? Well, I got to make a few more recordings. I'll get around to it at some point, but we got to roll it out for the holidays. That we may get the national anthem tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, it's great to have you all here. Thank you for all you do. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We got a lot more content coming your way over the weekend, over the 4th of July holiday. But just know this, we are unique and we are special for a reason. We are the greatest place. We are thankful that we have the opportunity to be born and to live in the greatest economy on earth with the most freedom, because we had people that came here and took chances and had the foresight to think about what might be next, and we can't let it get destroyed by the Zorhan Mandamis of the world or the commies like AOC that want to take it all away and redistribute everything that you've worked hard for. It's not going to happen. We got a Constitution backing us up. America is beautiful. Happy birthday, America 249. How about it? I will see you back here live tomorrow.